You've probably seen your Gila monster sitting there like a rock, blinking slowly, pretending the world doesn't exist. But behind that poker face is one of the most misunderstood reptiles on the planet. More on that later. Sure, they have venom. Sure, they look like a chunky desert dragon dipped in orange paint. But your Gila isn't plotting world domination. It's relaxing. And if you already share your home with one of these desert relics, you know every day feels like living with a fossil that's equal parts mystery, beauty, and please don't bite my shoe. Let's start with the big question that probably made your neighbors gasp when you first told them you owned one. Isn't that thing venomous? Oh yes, it is. But here's the twist. Your Gila monster isn't out to get you. It uses its venom only as a last resort. It's not like a snake that injects venom fast and precise. The Gila monster chews to deliver the venom slowly and deliberately. So if your Gila ever bit you, it means you both made a few questionable choices that day. Respect its space and it'll respect yours. That's the golden rule every Gila owner already knows. This isn't a pet for cuddles, it's a pet for awe. You might think your Gila monster's stillness means it's plotting your doom or just lazy. But here's a secret that separates casual observers from true Gila whisperers. Stillness is their version of a hug. When a Gila feels secure, it doesn't puff up or run. It stays still, lowers its chin, relaxes its tail, and breathes slower. That, my friend, is reptile affection in its purest form. You've just been accepted into the I won't bite you circle of trust. Now meet Sable, the polite Gila monster that broke the internet in one reptile community. Jordan, her keeper, described Sable as the most polite reptile he'd ever owned. During cleaning time, she would calmly walk onto his hand, take her meal, and return to her hide box as if to say, "All right, human, carry on. No aggression, no drama." For a creature with fangs and venom glands, a Sable acted more like a sleepy bearded dragon than a monster. Stories like these remind every Gila owner why patience and respect turn even the most feared reptiles into gentle giants. Keeping a Gila monster isn't just about admiration, it's about preparation. Your Gila needs an enclosure that's more fortress than tank. They're natural burrowers, so give them deep substrate. Sand mixed with soil works great. A large, secure enclosure is non-negotiable because while your Gila moves slow, it's built like a tank and good at finding weak spots and lids. Add a hot basking area around 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit because these desert dwellers like it toasty. A gradient helps them self-regulate, one side warm, the other cooler, with hides on both ends. It's like an air-conditioned mansion for one very picky lizard. Even though Gilas spend a lot of time underground, UVB lighting still supports bone health. It's like vitamin D for humans. Without it, you're asking for trouble. And don't forget water. Yes, they're dessert creatures, but that doesn't mean they live on dust. A shallow dish of clean water should always be available. You'll be amazed how often they drink or even soak when no one's watching. Now let's address the legal elephant or venomous lizard in the room. Gila monsters are illegal to own in most U.S. states without a wildlife or zoological permit. If you're one of the lucky licensed keepers, hats off to you. But if anyone's thinking about just getting one, stop right there. This isn't a pet you pick up at a reptile expo. Always verify regulations. Responsible ownership keeps this species safe, respected, and out of trouble. Feeding time is simple. These reptiles don't need daily meals. They're slow burn eaters. They can go 10 to 14 days between feedings and still act full. Their diet includes eggs, rodents, or specialized reptile meals. And please no hand feeding unless you enjoy risk. Use tongs always. A Gila's bite isn't something you walk off with a brave face. It's an I'll remember this forever kind of bite. One of the coolest parts of owning a Gila monster is watching how its body is built for survival. Their thick beaded skin is made of osteoderms, tiny pieces of armor that protect them from predators and the desert. Their thick tails are like life insurance policies. Gilas store fat there and can survive months without food. So if your Gila skips a meal or two, don't panic. It's just nature's version of intermittent fasting. And that walk. You ever notice how your Gila moves like it's late for a meeting it doesn't want to attend? That slow, deliberate gait isn't laziness, it's confidence. They've been around for millions of years, surviving everything from prehistoric predators to modern gossip. Owning one feels like having a living piece of history, one that occasionally gives you the side eye when you clean too loudly. Even though Gilas are hardy, stress and poor environment can cause problems. Keep an eye on hydration, skin condition, and appetite. appetite. Avoid rough handling. Their skin, though tough-looking, can be sensitive. Their venom is purely defensive, and they rarely use it unless provoked. Treat them with calm respect, and they'll respond in kind. In the last video, we discovered how Gila monsters use stillness as a sign of trust. But here's the real twist. They can feel your footsteps even when you're nowhere near their enclosure. Using special sensors in their lower jaws, Gilas detect vibrations in the ground to sense movement, prey, or danger. It's their secret sixth sense, letting them navigate and survive the desert without even seeing. Now for some fun facts. Gilas are one of only 2 venomous lizards in the world. The other is their cousin, the beaded lizard. Despite their scary reputation, Gilas are gentle when treated correctly. Once they trust you, they might even approach the glass when you walk by, as if to say, "Hey, you again." When cared for properly, they can live over 20 years in captivity. That's longer than some marriages. Gilas may not do tricks, but they remember patterns. They recognize feeding schedules and respond to routines. Some owners say their Gilas move toward the food dish at the same time each week, like they're wearing invisible watches. It's part of their charm, equal parts mystery and predictability. Now let's go back to that trivia question from the start. Remember we asked what Gilas do to show comfort? Here's your answer. When your Gila monster feels secure, it doesn't run, puff up, or hide. It simply stays near you. That stillness isn't fear, it's trust. You'll see it lower its chin a bit, relax its tail, and breathe slower. That's their way of saying, "You're part of my space now." For a reptile often called a monster, that's a love letter written in silence. You can't ask for more than that. So next time someone calls your Gila monster dangerous, just smile. You know the truth. They're slow, deliberate, surprisingly affectionate, and absolutely mesmerizing. Owning one isn't about showing off. It's about respecting one of nature's oldest survivors. Every flick of the tongue, every quiet basking moment, every deliberate step reminds you that you've earned the trust of a creature that survived when dinosaurs didn't. Before you go, take a second to appreciate your Gila monster. That calm stillness, it's not boredom, it's connection. So hit that subscribe button, because here's where we keep uncovering the hidden stories behind the reptiles that make our homes just a little wilder. Next up, have you ever wondered why your white throat monitor sometimes closes one eye while watching you with the other? Like it's plotting something? Turns out it's not attitude, it's strategy. In the next video, we'll reveal the shocking reason these monitors use split brain vision to track prey, sense danger, and even read your body language better than you think.